Hi everyone, welcome back. So guys, as part of the today's session, I just want to show you two most important concepts. One is screenshot attaching to the above reports, followed by the next thing is how can we capture screenshot on a failure. Okay, so these are the two key important points that we are going to study as part of the today's session. Okay, so for which what I am doing is whatever the app launcher program that we have earlier, copy this particular program and paste this program with the name as a app launcher 3. Okay, for the time being, I just placed it with the name as a app launcher 3. Okay, perfect. So this is the code. Okay, this is the code that we have. All right. So wherever you want to capture the report, the only thing that you want to do is allure dot. Okay, so here is the one that I need to capture the report. Allure dot attach. So I just want to do an attach of what I want to attach here. So you need to import it. Why are you getting like this? So ideally you will be getting this instance, right? So directly you can use this value. So which is allure dot report. I can keep it, right? So why I'm not getting this one? 1 second. So okay, so that's the issue. So here it's gonna be in a lowercase allure dot attach. So what I wanna attach in this particular report, I wanna get okay driver dot get a screenshot as a PNG file, and the name that I wanna give for this particular PNG file is a image2. Okay, and after that the attachment type is equal to the PNG. Okay, so the attachment type is gonna be the PNG. That's it, guys. So what it will be happening, it's gonna execute this program and it will be attaching the report there. Okay, it will be attaching the report. And for the time being, I was just keeping my test data as only one set. And this is the existing test data. As and when you are using the existing test data, definitely your test script will fail. So here, app launch of 3 is my program. 3 is my program and then execute it. Okay, app launcher 3 is getting executed. It should test that functionality on a QA test 3, which is a account creation process, and definitely it will fail. Okay, that's fine. Definitely it will fail, and it should generate a report as well. Okay, that's fine. So let the execution complete. Okay, so once it got completed, I wanna generate this particular report. Okay, generating this particular report. And if you see here, okay, if you see here, this is the test that we have executed right now, the app launcher 3, and here, okay, and here. So the screenshot isn't captured. The reason is we added the screenshot a piece of a code at the end, and the script got a failed in line number this one itself, 56. For this, what I am doing right now is QA test 5 and email ID as a 5. Okay, for now I was just giving a valid data. Okay, for now I was just giving it as a valid data and run it. And for a better readability also, I'm cleaning it up this complete folder, whichever the content is there in this existing reports folder, right? Let me delete the whole content from this. Okay, let me delete the whole content from that so that it would be easy for analyzing the report. Okay, so this time it should execute successfully as I changed the data to QA test 5. That screen should proceed further and it should navigate to the last line in the program, which means it should create a screenshot in that particular report. Okay, that's fine. It's getting executed here. It's selecting, it clicking on a sign up. Now it should capture the screenshot. The script executed successfully. The script got a passed, and now this is the report that it got a generated. And on this particular report, so this is the test that it got executed, and this is the image that it got a captured. Okay, this is the image that it got a captured on a successful generation. That's perfectly all right in generating a test execution report when you are with the success logs. But here the point is I want to generate a report whenever my test script is getting failed. So the clause here is whenever my script is failing in such cases itself, I need to generate my execution report. Okay, in such cases itself, I need to generate my execution report. For that, what I am doing is whatever the test app launch 3 program is there, copy it and paste it with a name as app launcher 4. Okay, so here for this, I was passing two sets of data. The first data is a fifth QA test 5. We have already created an account now. When it try to perform the operation, the QA test 5 will fail. The first script will fail, and the 6 is not there. Hence, the second run it will execute successfully. In order to generate a script for this particular failure, there are two sets of functions that you need to deal with it. The first and foremost thing is inside this PyTest scenarios folder, create a conftest.py, okay, in which just paste this particular logic. And after that, so I will be sharing this particular code, and after that, whatever this screenshot code is there, okay, whatever this screenshot code is there that you are capturing at the end, this screenshot code should be there in the failure. Whenever something got a failed in such a cases itself, it should capture that. And in order to capture the failure instance, this is the fixture that you need to place it. So here in your program, okay, in your program, I was just placing this fixer code, which it is stating that. So whenever it got a failed, execute this one. But here for this fixer, there is a name which is a logon failure. So come back here and at the rate pytest dot mark dot use a fixer, and I want to use this particular fixer. Listen to this. So, which means whenever it got a failed, you need to perform this particular operation. So now open this particular terminal. This time I want to run my fourth, okay, I want to run my fourth file, test app launch of a 4, and whatever the content that you have in these reports, for the time being I'm deleting it so that you can see a better report there. So now I do ask my program to launch this fourth one. It's executing. Okay, so what happened? Test app launch for object is not callable. So okay, so here the issue is we created two sets of data. Here you need to separate it with a comma. Okay, fine, I just separated it, and now clear this log and run this fourth one. So I have given the first data as a QA test 5, which means my script will fail as it is an existing test data. So sign up, and here QA test 5, and this is the one. This time my script will fail, so that's the first instance it got a fail. And then the second time it's trying to execute with the sixth data, QA test 6. So this time the data, this is a unique data. This time your script should execute successfully. Let it run. Okay, so let it run. So it got executed successfully. When it executed successfully, it will not generate that particular report. Okay, now generate this particular report, generate this particular report. And if you see here, this is the test that it got executed. At the very first time, it got a failed. At the very first time it got a fail, and in the tear down there is an attachment here. This is the image. This got a fail. Whereas if you see the success, basically in the tear down there is a no image that it got attached. So this is the way how exactly you can capture this particular image. Okay, I'll be sharing this snippet of the code so that you can easily place this content from your end. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.